good morning, dear children. Hope you all are enjoying your summer break with cool drinks and lots of fun and time spent with your parents, grandparents, and extended family members. Along with this, we should not forget that we all are students and we need to keep on going, moving forward in our life with our studies and some kind of activities. Adding to this, today we are going to discuss about a project that we will do in these holidays. Before you start doing your project, we are going to discuss in detail about it in our online classes that are scheduled between 16th to 21st of May. What is this project about? The topic is Bhasha Sangam. And what is Bhasha Sangam? Bhasha Sangam is made of two words, Bhasha and Sangam. Bhasha is our language. Sangam is an amalgamation of languages. We all know that India is a very big country. There are many states, union territories, people speak different kinds of languages, people are wearing different kinds of costume, and these languages, costumes, dresses, food, all this change in kilometers. You move 8 to 10 kilometers in the country and you see that people are speaking a different kind of language. And this is the very main aim of this project, to find unity in diversity. What is unity in diversity? Unity in diversity is that we all are one, we all are together, but we all are also diverse in our food habits, our living, our way of speaking, our language that we speak are different. Based on this project on Bhasha Sangam that we are going to do will be divided in many pages, and in this video I will discuss about it. The first page will be your cover page. We all know what is a cover page. We all have seen a cover page we have a cover page in our books, like in an English book it is written Ace English Grammar, in maths it is written Smart Maths. So this is the cover page of our book, that is the Bhasha Sangam. Now what I have done is, you can either use a scrapbook or you can use drawing sheets. I have used drawing sheets to make my project because I thought that white is the base of the drawing sheet. My project will come out very colorful and beautiful, and I can get a big size of the paper. But the choice is with you. Sit with your parents, discuss with them and find out what is the best way to do it. After the cover page, we have the first page, that is our introduction page. As you can see on this page, I have pasted a picture of myself. This is my picture, and here I have written my name, my class, my section and the school I study in. You will wonder, this doesn't look like Hindi, this doesn't look like English, neither it is Odia. Since I belong to Punjab, I am a Punjabi, so I have written my name, class, section and school in Gurmukhi. Now it depends on which state you belong to and what is your mother tongue. If you belong to Odisha and your mother tongue is Odia, you will write it in Odia. If you are belonging to a Hindi speaking belt like Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, then you write in Hindi or Urdu, whatever is your mother tongue. So now here with the first page that we have made, what did we learn? We learnt about mother tongue. What is mother tongue? The language that we speak when we are born, and we learn it from our parents and the people or our relatives that we stay with. Coming to the second page of the project, the second page of the project is the content page. This is not new to you. You all know about a content page. What is content? Content tells us about the number of topics that we have covered. It will tell us the detailed name of the topic. Then there will be page number and a place for the teacher to sign. This is my content page. I have made my project in 15 subtopics. They are the political. I have started with my political map of India. Then I have written the history of Sanskrit, and in detail you will see when I will discuss the project. After the content page, my first page is the political map of India. This is a political map of India, and this shows the states, and you can see that each state I have marked with a different color. The 28 states of India I have marked with different colors, and I have written the names of the states. The next sheet, you can use this. You can take a political map of India from the market. You can draw the map, or you can take a printout. That the choice is with you. The next page is the history of Sanskrit language. Now children, remember, as I told you that we speak so many languages in India. Sanskrit is the mother of all languages. When I say mother of languages, that means, here I mean that each language that we have in India, somewhere its roots lie in Sanskrit. There is something we have picked up from Sanskrit and it is there in the language. So here I have pasted some text of Sanskrit language, and in brief I have written about Sanskrit. Coming to the next page, here I have written all the 28 states of India that we have. Then next to the states, I have written its capital, followed by the languages that are spoken in that state. For example, if I read the state of Odisha, the capital we all know Bhubaneswar, and we speak here Uriya. Then if I pick up Himachal, then the capital is Shimla, and we speak here Hindi and Pahari. So when you see this list, the number of languages that we speak are so many there, and India is such a diverse country, but something is common with Sanskrit. Coming to the next sheet that we have, we will start with our states and the languages. Now children, the first page was the political map, the second page was the history of Sanskrit, followed by the states, capital and their languages. Now coming to the topic, the main topic of Bhasha Sangam, the main part of the project on which we will base the entire project. Here we are going to pick up 10 languages as shared in the WhatsApp group. I told you that the specific 10 languages that we are going to choose, which includes Odia, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, out of all these 10 languages we are going to base our project. Now this project that we will make on the languages, you have to make on all the 10 languages, and the number of pages that you will use will depend upon you. But when I want to show you this project, I have used 3/4 pages so that you can get a clear picture of what is to be made in each language. For the 10 languages that we have chosen, your project will be based upon these 10 languages. One by one, you will make a project for all these languages in the same scrapbook or the sheets that you will use, and you will make 2 or 3 pages. You can divide your work in 2 or 3 pages or 4 pages. The choice lies with you, but what all to be covered in each language, that I will show you through my scrapbook. I have picked up first Marathi. Marathi is the language, official language, and this language popularly spoken in Maharashtra, that is in the west of India. And the capital is Mumbai, and the language we speak is Marathi, and we all know about Mumbai. The gateway of India is in Mumbai. So first page is the history of Marathi language. When I say history of Marathi language, here you are going to go Google it or see in the books and find out where this language comes from, what all, how many years ago we started recognizing this language. All this we can write in this information, and I have decorated my sheet according to my choice. Then coming to the next that has to be included, we are going to find the letters of those language. Like we write ABCD in English, don't we write ABCD? In Hindi we write K, K, G, G. Same way Marathi also has its own letters. They are same, not like our Hindi or English letters, but when we speak they are very close to it. My heading is Marathi Mulakshare. Mulakshare means letters. Akshar, Marathi ke akshar. So in this I have pasted a picture. You can write it on a sheet of paper and then paste it in your scrapbook. Again the choice is with you. The next is, I have found a poem from Marathi language, and I have written it. The name of the poem is Shran. You can write a short story, you can pick up some text, some kind of shlokas, or you can also include a poem like me and paste or write it, the choices with you. This time I did not take a printout, I have written with my own hands and I tried to Google and see the meaning of the poem. Why I have done this? Why we are doing this project based on Bhasha Sangam? Because we need to develop interest in the other languages that are spoken in our country. And at the same time, I have pasted a picture of a Marathi man and a woman. See, now what all I know about Maharashtra? I know the name of the state, I know its capital, I know the language that is spoken, then what is the history of the language, what is the different kinds of letters that are used in that language, then I know a story or a poem in that language, and what kind of costumes the people of that, traditional costumes that the people of Maharashtra wear. And just look at the costume that they are wearing, such a nice and colorful costume they are wearing, where this is a very typical kind of a sari they wear, and the ladies wear a nut in their nose. What is a nut? Here they wear it, and this is very typical about Maharashtra, right? So this is about your project that is based on Bhasha Sangam. Same way you are going to do with the next language, the second language. You can pick or choose any language that out of the languages that I have given you, the list of languages. So you have to make this type of a project on all the 10 languages, where your first page will be the cover page, which will say the name of the topic, Bhasha Sangam. Then you will have your introduction, that is myself. Then the content page, where you will make a list of what all you have made in your scrapbook. Then you will have the political map of India, followed by the history of Sanskrit language, then the names of the states, the languages spoken, and the capitals of those states in India. Then you will come to the main project, which will be based on the 10 languages. Each language, what all you have to include or write? You have to write the history of the language, the letters used in the language, the costumes worn by the people in that state, and a short story or a poem on that language. Now, how many pages you are going to use to make this project depends upon you. You can divide your project in as many as number of pages you want. The decoration can be of your choice. The material used can be of your choice. Here what I have done best out of waste. What I have done, I have included all the paper cuttings, pencil peels and drawing sheets that were lying in my house. I cut them and I pasted them in different shapes and different ways to decorate and make my borders.